I have no idea.
But
Oh, hey. Hold on one second. I'm trying to get you guys locked in on my...
on?
Yeah, we're live. I'm getting really messed up with doing this here. We're live. We have no one watching, but that's okay. Because we're like, hey, we switched it up. We're on different sides of the chairs now.
yeah.
Hold on. Let me back
First one,
down.
I apologize. We were going to go live yesterday, but I got busy talking to some people, so had to reschedule to today.
And even now, we're late. My bad. I was busy. Sorry. However, we have some questions. By the way, I'm Ryan with Fitness 19.
And I'm Allie, the dietitian at Fitness 19.
And this is Ask a Dietitian. We got a viewer! Thumbs up. Make it float. That's the thing. So we have some questions. And I'm going to Q&A. Oh, they hung up on us already. All right. They just can't handle my energy today. I don't know what it is. I'm like, just stay up here with me, man. I only got 3 questions today.
And I have one that we got through Instagram, which is awesome. So yeah, if you want to ask a question, you can also do it through the Instagram. It's at Fitness19 Dublin, Ohio.
That. At Fitness 19 Dublin, Ohio. I'm going to get right down to it. So it's a follow-up question. It's kind of logical. But from last week's episode, when I asked about pizza. Is it better to eat 2 pieces of pizza today and tomorrow, so 2 a day, or just 4 pieces today and get it out of the way?
You know, that's a really good question. Because we don't gain weight, we're not going to gain 5 pounds of fat in a day for one day of eating. It's kind of over the week, what you do on the day-to-day basis, consistency. So if your calories kind of even out throughout the week, I would say it doesn't really matter which day you decide to have pizza. It's kind of your preference.
So if it was like 4, 4, 4, 4, we should
That
talk.
would be an issue maybe.
Let's avoid that. 4, 4, 4, 4 every day, 4 slices of pizza. Excellent question. If you have any questions, it's live. Just type it in and ask us. We're happy to answer. Just kidding. She's happy to answer. I'm happy to read it out loud. Go ahead and type in what your
questions.
Yes, your questions are, your thoughts. I don't know if you guys knew this before we get to the next question, but we have a cooler up front, and we have energy drinks in it.
Did you just have like 5?
I had 1. I just needed 1. This is 1. This is 1. 1 energy drinks on, I made it plural, on just pure happiness, man. I got that good diet going on. Keeps my mood elevated all the time. I'm probably echoing because we're in the classroom right now, but that's fine. But the B12 is what's up. So there's the pizza question. Type in your questions. We got viewers. Let's do this. Come on. Type them in. What do you got? Ask the registered dietitian, Allie, a food question. No question is too dumb. No question is too difficult. I like that.
I like that too.
Yeah, I'm gonna write that one down. Yeah, our next Ask the Dietitian slogan. Well, I'm just gonna skip into it because nobody's asked a question. That's okay. You can think about it. What do you want to think about? What do I want to know? What do I want to ask this registered dietitian about eating food? Because what is it about food that makes it so important? It's 70% of your results.
It is.
That lead-in wasn't that good. I'm sorry.
It is. No, I mean, I think that was a question too, is it? How much? There you go.
I didn't even know that was a question.
We can talk about that though. That's good.
I'm going to skip that and come back like it never happened. All right, so the next question is, and this is going to go on YouTube later on too, so if you want to put in comments on YouTube or on Facebook later on, ask us a question and we'll follow up with it next week. Yeah. I feel like Thursdays at noon is better, by the way.
Yeah, also type what day of the week is best for you and what time.
I like the classroom.
Yeah.
So like today's good.
Today
worked out well.
Yeah.
But I got caught up with some phone calls. So, excuse me. The one question I got now, thank you for logging in, this next person. Put some comments, ask a question, type it up. Let us know what you want to know from the one who knows. They can't handle me. I'm up here, man. You can't handle his energy. All right, why are there so many diets and which one do I choose?
Yeah, there are a lot of diets out there. Sounds like a new one comes out every week. And the reason is because different diets work for different people. That's one reason. Another reason is sometimes people are in it to make a quick buck. They want to promote a diet that worked for them and they think so will work for everyone else. And which one to choose? I believe personally in general healthy eating in moderation, intuitive eating. I think everything can fit in a healthy diet, but that being said, different diets do work for different people. Like gluten-free diets would work for people who have celiacs or gluten intolerance.
Not everybody. So I'm going to chime in on that for a second now. Just because it says gluten-free doesn't mean you should eat it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's a preference.
Yeah.
So there's that.
But yeah, different diets work for different people, and we're all different. So that's an answer for that. And to figure out which one, I guess come and meet with me, and we'll talk.
Boom. All right. So wait, you have a question from
I
Instagram.
do.
What was that question from Instagram?
Yeah. So the Instagram question was, what is macro coaching? So macro coaching. Well, first, macros are, let's back up. So calories are our way of our body storing energy. And calories are made up of protein, carbohydrates, and fats. Those are the three macronutrients. So a macro coaching is, we would devise a plan based on your calorie needs and divide and find the different macronutrients you would need to reach your goals, whether that be, muscle building, weight loss, based on your lifestyle. We would come up with different macro targets to hit, and then you would track your food. And if you hit those three numbers, the number of grams of protein, carbohydrates, and fat every day, you'd therefore be reaching your total calories as well. So that's kind of macro coaching. Some people prefer macro coaching to diet plans, because diet plans, you eat the same thing or same type of thing every single day. But with macros, you can go out to a restaurant with your family, and everything can fit as long as you fit into the certain range of macros that would be given to you.
Jump in on that. If that sounds like something you're interested in doing, in tracking, and figuring out how to count your macros, she can help you.
Yeah, that was kind of a short answer for something that's a little more, not complicated, but...
It's definitely not a live Facebook conversation.
Yeah.
There's a lot to talk about with macros.
It's very unique to every person. So I actually had to track my macros, and still do. I did 2 bodybuilding shows. So I had to track my macros and make sure I was hitting those numbers to reach my goal.
You want a medal? You want something? Holla. She knows what she's talking about.
Yeah.
I actually have a solid question here. But before I get to that, Amy, you're such a loyal follower. And then my question. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought there. If you would like to work with Allie, you can just close this app out right now. And you can call 614-792-1919. Whoever answers, say, hey, I want to book an hour with Allie. And be like, all right, what's your name? And we'll go from there. 614-792-1919. I want to book something with Allie. We'll go from there. So the next question is from one of our very loyal members here, Amy. Hi, Amy.
Hi, Amy.
She has a wonderful question I'm pretty sure someone tried to ask last week. We never got to it. I'm sorry. But here it is now. Hey, what are some good sources of lean protein?
Lean protein.
That's a product.
Definitely.
Protein, lean protein.
Yes. Well, a lot of meats, you can either get a fatty cut or a lean cut. So fish have fat in them, but they're the good sources of fat.
Omega 3.
Fish, salmon, cod, whitefish, tuna. Those are some good lean ones. I would say also like chicken breast, lean beef too. You can get the really, what is it, 97.3 lean.
The super red meat, the ground beef.
Yeah.
If it's kind of lighter, that's the heavier fat. That's how I judge it. I go for the darkest red possible, and I'm like, that's the lean stuff right there.
Egg whites are another good source of lean protein.
Keep it together, man. Come on.
Turkey breast. You want to, whenever you're having lean protein, you want to make sure the skin is removed as well, because the skin has a lot of the fat in it. So, skin removed.
Yeah.
Breast rather than thigh. But
Amy giving you a macro coaching shout out, because it rocks.
Thanks, Amy.
Hey, throw in your questions. I can't even think straight right now.
Is that a question?
That was her just shouting you out for macro coaching.
Yeah, it
She already
really
asked
does
the question.
work, and a lot of people kind of hate on it, but it works.
Hi, Jess. I saw a friend just logged in. Jess, do you have any questions for us about diet, nutrition? Putting you on a spot here.
Also, one thing I did want to touch on today is, just like personal training, following up with your dietitian is really important. Because, I can't give you the magic pill, in one session, in one day. Well, there is no magic pill. But,
I'd be out of a job. Or I'd sell magic pills, I guess.
Yeah, but just like personal training, you meet up with your trainers, every week, and go over things and work towards your goal. You can't just, meet with me and expect, everything to be perfect from here on out. That's why, you follow up.
It's more than just a piece of paper.
It is.
I mean, like, this looks good, because, like in a week or two, some people just follow up
Yeah,
anyway?
something changes, and, seeing someone holds you accountable and reaching towards your goal. And it's always nice to have someone to, bounce ideas off of. So, follow-ups are important, just like with training.
Keep it going. Well-oiled machine, that human body. I have another question. For you guys, if you have one, type it in right now and ask the registered dietitian. What are your questions about food? How healthy is a waffle? Anything. There's no stupid questions. Have you heard about the waffle diet?
No. Oh gosh. Is it just you eat waffles all day?
Yeah. It's not real. Someone had to have done it at some point, right?
There's a Twinkie diet.
Shut up.
No, have you heard the guy that ate just Twinkies?
No.
Yeah. I mean,
Is he alive?
Yeah. I mean, you can lose weight on eating things as long as your calories, in are less than your calories.
Twinkie diet?
Yeah.
Wasn't there a guy that had,
McDonald's?
yes.
Yeah.
Big Mac. This dude ate a Big Mac every day for 35 years or something like that.
Yeah.
He's 7
but
feet tall.
are those
so that
diets
works out.
sustainable? No.
No.
Whenever I meet with someone, I want to talk about a diet that's going to be sustainable for the rest of their life. Something that it's a lifestyle change. It's not just a quick fix.
McDonald's every day, man. You get the McGurgles and you're like, oh, I'm out. Anyway. She's the professional one, if you couldn't tell. So the last question I have, unless someone wants to type in a question right across the bottom, or a thumbs up and like it, or share it, or say something, give me a hi. Last question I got is, how much of your diet really impacts your results? For all those who just joined us, here's your answer.
Yeah, so, numbers are thrown out there a lot. Some range between 60 and 80% of your results are based on your diet. And, you can't really do a scientific study on that because everybody's different, right? But somewhere between that range is your diet. So you can come to the gym, work out for hours and hours and hours. But if your diet isn't, where it needs to be, you're not gonna, put on the muscle you want or lose the fat you want. So that's why diet is super important, which is awesome that, Fitness 19 has a dietitian because, it plays a big role in, our health and our goals. So, yeah.
So you're still saying 4 slices a day of pizza?
Yeah, 4 slices a day.
It's not gonna
maybe,
help.
Wouldn't help you reach
It's
your
not gonna
goals.
help. It's not gonna help.
Ryan, you gotta stop now.
Stop the 4 slices a day. You don't know me. Get out of my life. You don't know what I'm about. I will tell you though, I have seen this in my experience because I've been doing this for a couple of years here. Is I've seen people come in, they'll train, they'll talk to a nutritionist at the club at the time, and they're just confused. Why don't I see results? And later we'd find out that they love going to Olive Garden 5 nights a week, or they just left out details that are very important. So when you are meeting with Allie and you're discussing what you want to do,
It's important to be honest.
information is knowledge, man. If
I
she
don't
needs to know.
judge.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't judge. So it's not scary meeting with me. I'm sure the people who have met with me before would say not scary, hopefully. I don't think it's scary.
It's not
But
scary.
yeah, it's,
Olive Garden and a bottle of wine every night. You're not going to see results as quick, I assume. Yeah, anyway. Oh, a question. Question, thank you. It's Andre. Do you count your macros, and if so, do you keep your protein higher or your carbs higher? I feel like it depends on what you want.
that's a great question.
She's all jacked up. She's not up here
Yay,
yet,
thank
but she's still
you.
up here.
Yeah, so whenever I am prepping for a show, I kept my protein higher, and my carbs were the ones that I would manipulate, or my coach helped me manipulate, because even a dietitian has another dietitian coach. We all have, coaches. So we would manipulate the carbs more, but keep the protein higher, because if you have the goal, if you want to do bodybuilding, or if you're looking to put on muscle, but also, cut down in your fat, it's important to keep the protein higher, so whenever you're losing weight, you're losing fat and not the lean muscle.
That was an excellent question.
Yeah, thank you.
That was a good one. Thanks, Andre. You got a follow-up for that one? Keep us guessing? Nobody? Amy, did we just tell you everything already? I know you got a question, Amy. You love asking questions. What do we got? Nothing? Amy probably hung up on
I
us.
think she already asked this question, yeah.
Yeah, she did. I'm just picking from the crowd, man. Somebody's in there. I can't see exactly who's watching.
Oh,
I
and
see
also,
eyeballs.
starting the first week in July, I'm doing a transformation challenge type of deal. It's 3 months. I decided on 3 months instead of 1 month because, like I said, it is a lifestyle change, and I don't want, weight loss or, muscle gain to be, got to get it done in a month. It's a lifestyle change, so it's 3 months. So 3 months transformation challenge. You'll meet with me once for the first time for an hour, and then 5 more.
Yeah.
5 more every other week, and we'll do the in-body test, which measures your fat mass and your lean muscle mass. At the beginning.
Is it basal metabolic rate?
Basil.
Basil.
Maybe it's basil.
Basil?
I think it's
Basil?
tomato.
Yeah, it's your metabolic rate. I think the basil is just not necessary. It's your metabolic rate.
Yeah, so we'll get on there, measure at the beginning and the end, and there's going to be a grand prize winner, and that person, the winner is determined based on the amount of fat loss or muscle gained. So if your goal is not weight loss, that's perfectly fine, and it will obviously be adjusted based on your body weight. So it's not just a hard and fast number who wins or loses.
There's some back-end criteria, to work with. What do they win, by the way?
They win a grill.
Boom!
And wait for it. What was it? A month of unlimited boot camp.
Yeah?
And 2 free personal training sessions.
What? I'm kidding. That was too much. I'm sorry. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm
Gotta
excited.
wrap it up
I'm
here.
excited.
That's fantastic. So you get a month of boot camp, which if you see our YouTube channel or Facebook or your email box today, you probably got a video about the boot camp. There's that. You get the grill, which is fantastic because what's the healthiest way to cook food? Grilling. You're welcome.
And chilling. Grilling and chilling.
Grilling and chilling. Not with a bottle of wine in Olive Garden, though. All right, so I got another question from Andre. Andre's a man over here. Look at you. All right, so when you cut, how much... This guy sounds like he should be a client, man. He's got lots of good questions. Come on, man. Work with her. So when you cut, how much of a deficit would be I'm sorry, I jumped ahead. Would be good, or does it just depend on the person?
Yeah, I guess it depends. For rules in general for weight loss, I like to see about 1 pound to 1.5 pounds a week weight loss. But it also depends on the person. If you don't have too much to lose, we go even smaller than 1 pound a week. But if you have more to lose and you're a bigger person, maybe more 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds a week. So it definitely does depend. And Andre, you should totally come see me and we can talk.
I think Amy wants a grill. She just commented, Amy, you gonna do it?
Come on, Amy.
You should do it. You should do it. Check your email, because you probably got one. If not, I'll see you probably tonight at the gym. And then we'll get you set up on that program. Andre, man, solid questions. Thank you. If anyone else has any more questions, please feel free to ask. If not, we're going to wrap it up so we can start working with some people in the gym and help them out today. Anything? Any questions? Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
No, one thing I just really hope I don't have spinach in my teeth right now. I should have
I
helped
feel like it's a little late to be inquiring on that.
I had a smoothie this morning and it had spinach.
I saw that on Instagram. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
it was a great smoothie. So I hope you guys not see any spinach in my tea.
The air conditioning kicked on. It's going to get cold and loud. So I guess on that note, we're going to go ahead and end it. No, there's no spinach.
Okay.
By the way, suspense was
I
killing
was
her.
thinking about that the whole time.
He didn't answer me. Oh gosh. We're gonna wrap it up. Thank you for your time and your comments and questions. Please feel free to add more questions at the bottom of this video once we post it to Facebook, and then we will get to them next week. Or follow us on Instagram, Fitness19 Dublin, Ohio, or we're somewhere on YouTube. I think you should look us up because we're not cool enough to get a vanity URL yet. Fitness19 Dublin. It's on there somewhere. We upload these videos and all the other videos and workouts. Oh my God, what? I'm just playing.
Also, with the Transformation Challenge, invite a friend to do it with you, even if they're not a member of the gym. You know, what's better than competing against a friend? I mean, like, who can, transform the most, or who's going to win the grill?
So we did chicken better than you.
So, what?
They got it. Don't worry. Anyway, thank you for your time, guys. I appreciate it. Give us a call if you have any questions. 614-792-1919. What's those last four? 1919. If you have any questions, want to set up a time to check out the gym, come talk to Allie, meet with a personal trainer, or do all the other frills and thrills that we offer here at Fitness19 Dublin, we're happy to have you. Anything else?
Nope, I think you hit it.
We are good. Everyone have a wonderful day as I get really close up to hit the finish button. See you guys.